beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, Glam with Suzanne. For those that are new, thank you so much for stopping by. So today's video is going to be a quick little easy hair tutorial. It's going to be featuring a wig from Sogoodhair company. It's actually the hair that I'm wearing right now. I'm going to show you how I created this really easy hair tutorial, and the inspo is from one of my icons. It's from Rihanna. When I saw that picture, I was like, I need to recreate it. It just seems so easy and so much fun, and I feel like a lot of you would enjoy it. So that's what we're going to do in today's video. So if that interests you, be sure to continue watching. You know what it is. If you are not part of my glam squad, what are you waiting for? All you have to do is smash that subscribe button and be sure to click the bell notification so you don't miss when I upload. So without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Today's video is featuring hair from Sogoodhair.com, and they feature so many different hair products on their website, from wigs to bundles to whatever your hair care needs are. And I absolutely love how this hair is performing. I love how dense this hair is. I love the hair texture itself, the wave pattern as well. The hair that I'm rocking today is a body wave texture, and it's 24 inches long, so it's super long in length, which I really prefer when I'm doing curly hair. I like having the length because honestly, when it is curly, it does shrink up a little bit and it gives you a little bit of wiggle room. The best part about this wig is the fake scalp component, which is right underneath the lace. It's like a thin layer of like nude colored mesh, and it's created to allow the wig to look like natural scalp when it's parted, which is so amazing. Usually it's something that the stylist would have to do on their own. They would have to put on a bald cap and then go ahead and glue that down, let that dry, then place the wig over top, and it's just multiple steps and it can be really hard. Whereas this wig comes to you pre-bleached. It comes with the actual fake scalp already on it as well. So all you have to do is just put it on your head and then head out, which is super easy. Now, the one thing that I did, and you'll see it in the video as well, is I did put on some powder into the hairline just to make it look a little bit more like my actual skin color, just because when I'm wearing makeup and things like that, I just want it to blend in as seamlessly as possible. But other than that, this wig was super easy to apply, and honestly, it took no more than a couple minutes to style. Like, it wasn't complicated at all because this is a natural wave pattern. I really didn't have to do anything to the hair itself, so it really just worked out in my favor. So if you want to see how I achieved this look today, be sure to continue watching. Okay, babe, so now we are going to lay down this wig, and as you can see, this wig is definitely more unique because it has the fake scalp little cloth or material over here, so you actually don't have to do the fake scalp method, which is really time consuming and really hard to do. I would say it's probably a little bit more of like an advanced skill, so if you are a beginner, this wig comes ready and done for you to just put on your head and glue down if you wish. You could also use a short-term glue, like a gel consistency. I'll show you both, and I probably will be using both in this video as well. The very first thing that I usually do is braid down my own natural hair. I do have a lot of hair, a lot of fluffy hair. It's really thick, so I actually get my mother to braid it down for me. Unfortunately, I don't know how to braid it down myself. I can usually do cornrows on myself, but I find that my mother goes in a circular method, which kind of keeps the hair nice and tight and wound, and it just keeps it really flat as well. So that's what I got her to do for me underneath here, but you can always slick down your hair with gel. You could do whatever works for you, but that's what I did. And then I usually lay down my edges with the Got To Be Glue gel, just to make sure that they don't kind of come forward or cause any havoc. Now, once that's all been done, I'm going to remove any makeup on the areas we're going to be applying the gel or the glue. The last thing you want to do is have makeup down first, because it's actually going to make the glue a little bit more muddy looking. It's not going to adhere nicely to the skin. It's going to move around on you, and it's just going to look really messy. Normally when I do wigs, I don't have any makeup on. I put my wig on first and then I apply my makeup. But for the purposes of this video, because I want it to be ultra fast, I put my makeup on first. So I'm going to take off my makeup in those areas in two ways. I'm going to wipe it off with a makeup wipe first, and then I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol and clear the area off even more. So when you gel or glue down your wig, you never want to do it right on the hairline. The last thing you want to do is lose your edges. That is a big no-no. A lot of people lose their hair that way. It's terrible. Now, I'm really lucky. I have a huge forehead, so I can just go ahead and glue down on the forehead area, just on the skin and not on the hairline, just so I can preserve my hairline and not cause any issues. I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol and clean the skin area just to remove any excessive oil that's left behind from the makeup or the makeup wipe or whatever the case may be, and that will give us a really nice strong hold. Now, my favorite glue for wigs is the Bold Hold glue. I'll be sure to link it down below. It is a little bit pricey, however, it's waterproof, sweat-proof. It will keep your wig on through everything, I promise you. I took a trip to the Bahamas a couple years back and I used this and I was actually able to go swimming with my wig, so you could do whatever you want with this bad boy. So I am going to take some of this, apply a thin layer on the forehead area, and then wait for it to get a little bit more clear before I apply a second layer. Now we're just going to wait for that glue to go clear, and then we're going to place the lace over top. I like to go in sections just so it's easier for me to manage. So I usually glue down the forehead area part and then I do the side flaps afterwards, but that's just sort of my technique. Everyone's technique is a little bit different. Some people will just go with glue all the way in, but I prefer to go in sections because it's much easier to control and it's much easier to place down the lace before the glue starts to dry down on you. And slowly bring it down and push that into the glue. I'm going to go ahead and cut away the top part of the lace. Keep in mind, guys, I did not pre-pluck this unit. This unit did come pre-plucked itself just a little bit. I probably would have went in and customized it a little bit more, but I wanted to show you what it looks like straight out of the box, just so you know exactly what to expect. So I'm going to start by cutting away this part of the lace, and then I'm going to glue down the side tabs. For the side tabs, I like to go in with Got2b glue gel just because I'm going to put it over my hairline as well, and I don't want to cause any snagging or tugging or have any glue tied up in my natural hair, because that's honestly what causes your hair to break. And the reason why I love wigs is because they're meant to be a protective style, at least in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and place this gel down. And you could do this with a popsicle stick. Unfortunately, I don't have any sticks on hand because of the quarantine, so I'm just going to use my fingertips. I made sure they were clean before I'm doing this. Now I am just cutting the sides. And don't worry, guys, I'll probably need to add more glue as well. That's not a problem. Take one of these mega wraps, and I'm actually going to tie the hair down to make sure we can securely get that lace melted into the hairline. Letting that glue and gel dry down to make sure that it has a really secure hold before I start styling the hair. Usually it takes about 30 minutes to an hour, and that's because I'm usually doing my makeup at the time, so I don't even notice the time go by. By the time I'm done my makeup, usually the gel and the glue have dried down. This hair is that you could part it in any way that you want because it's a lace frontal. You could part it down the middle. You could part it down the side if you wanted to. You could part it pretty much any which way in the very front perimeter because the entire part here is all lace. I am going to do a half up, half down style just because that's what I'm in the mood for today. And I am going to pull out a few pieces just for the front part. Put my hair up in a bun just quickly to see how much of the hair I want to leave on the bottom, and I think I want to keep it about there. So to get everything nice and slick and tucked away, I'm going to be using this Lotta Body styling mousse, which is perfect because it's lightweight. It doesn't leave like a residue or oily or greasiness to the hair afterwards, so I can restyle it if I want to after I'm done this style. But I'm just going to take a bunch of this little foam and place it into the front areas of the hair, because I'm going to be combing it back into that half up, half down style. Then I'm just going to be taking this cute little pearl hair tie and I'm going to be tying up the hair. And I kind of don't like the pearl piece because it kind of looks kind of a little juvenile. So I'm just going to twist that to the back. If you also want to make sure that this is as flat as possible, you could add a couple bobby pins. I'm just going to add a few. And I love how big this hair has come out. It looks so, so, so cute. So I think to make it look as similar as it can to the inspo picture, and of course this is not a dead-on look, but it does look pretty darn similar. I just wanted to add these little front pieces because I thought they were kind of cute and more wispier. But to add to the Rihanna inspo picture, I'm going to go ahead and put on a red lip. It may not go with the shirt, but that's what we're going to do today. So let's see how this all comes together. So I'm going to use the shade Date Night by Dose of Colors, and this is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks. So let's see how this turns out. Now to make this look a little bit more realistic, I'm going to go in with a foundation colored tone and go right into the hairline and just make it look super scalp-like. That's the last sort of finishing touch that I'm going to do. So here is the completed look, and it is just such a fun look, and honestly I just absolutely love it. It was super easy to do. As you could see, it's just a simple half up half down style, but I do love the way that it turned out. And I think the best part is that it's just the hair itself. It's just so thick, it's so beautiful. I absolutely love the wave pattern in this as well. This is a body wave for those that are asking. For those that want to see the complete specs, it's going to be in the description box below. And be sure to check out this wig and many other wigs on Sogoodhair. They have so many different amazing styles, textures, lengths on that website, so it's definitely worth your time to check out. And honestly, their hair performs really, really nicely, and the fake scalp underneath is just super easy for beginners who are not ready to do the whole bald cap method. It is way too complicated, so this sort of cuts that all out for you. And honestly guys, I had a blast being able to create this look. If you guys enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. And be sure to smash that subscribe button and click the bell notification so you don't miss when I upload. I hope to see you guys at another video very, very soon. Until then, be sure to follow me on my Instagram page, Glam with Suzanne, where you can see the makeup details for what I'm wearing today. And be sure to follow me on BOXYCHARM Sneak Peek if you love beauty subscription boxes. Thank you guys so much for your time. I cannot wait to see you on the next one. Bye guys.